Here in the Bronx, Shanette Linton is up before dawn each day, preparing in her apartment to provide childcare for a small group of infants and toddlers. 17 miles south, on a City University of New York campus in Tribeca, Cecilia Scott Croft is busy running the Early Childhood Center. Robin Hood knows that childcare providers like Shanette and Cecilia are critical to the future of New York City's children. This is where we can make a real difference.
0 to 3 age is a critical time. It may seem like, oh, but they're not talking, they're not doing much. They're learning a lot. They're hearing words, learning different behaviors.
I can do anything.
And it's important that they learn at that time for their self-esteem, for how to engage with others, how to react to others.
Early childhood programs that reinforce the family. They give the parents the tools to engage their child, to teach the child how to proceed, and work with the child, that scaffold the child, have very high economic and social returns.
It is estimated that for every dollar invested in early childhood, there is a $9 benefit to society.
So the early years play a very crucial role.
And it's not just about the kids. Childcare is about strengthening families.
So we use a very two-generational approach in everything that we do here, and everything that impacts the family impacts the child and vice versa. We know that our parents are very resilient, but I think parents also need a lot of wraparound services. You know, we used to charge a nominal fee of $5 to $35 a week for our families. During the pandemic, we recognized parents can't afford to pay those nominal fees. Parents need Metro cards. Parents need food. And so we want to ensure that we have equitable child care services, we have quality child care services, and families have what they need to succeed.
The single-parent family typically doesn't have so much earnings. Now the mother could get a job, could go to college, could finish her education, or start it even, for that matter.
It's breaking my head.
Okay, I hear you.
These resources have been a lifeline for student parents like Crystal Tate. She commutes an hour from the Bronx to the CUNY campus, where her son Levi learns life skills at Cecilia's Early Childhood Center, while mom works towards her degree.
I feel like a superhero, invincible. Part of that feeling comes from knowing that I have the support from the ECC, knowing my kids are safe, knowing that they're educated while I'm being educated, knowing that we're going towards a brighter future.
The earnings of the mothers in these programs went up. You're having an enriched child care plus child development, which is real, and it helps the parents.
So, yeah, the sky's the limit.
The parents who send their kids to Shanette know how fortunate they are.
Childcare is very important. People with low budget families, they need access to having that safe zone for their child.
It's a huge relief. It's a huge relief. Especially with everything that's been going on in the world in the last, 2 years with COVID, and all the other difficulties with social unrest and everything else. Just knowing that, we have that resource right around the corner.
You can't do it by yourself. No matter how strong you are or whatever, everyone needs help. And childcare is the major help. A major help.
It's making a huge difference in the community.
It all starts with the kids. The earlier we can focus our support and investment, the better.
There's a great quote I have from Horace Mann. You were the famous guy who invented the common school. He says, reading, writing, and arithmetic are the least of the lessons that we teach at school. And what is he talking about? These social and emotional skills. How to stay on task, how to work with each other, how to cooperate. Those are the skills that are being taught, but it's costly. Love is costly, and getting this kind of detailed attention is costly.
A lot of parents cannot afford childcare. We need to make sure that we're paying attention to our children because that investment at that age gives you the return later. It's crucial and it's so important.